Oh, sorry, music stopped. My bad.
Good morning. Welcome to Brunch and BS. I am Jen.Cohen, joined today by Chef Todd.
Hi, everybody.
How's everyone doing today? We are going to have another fabulous cooking lesson from Chef Todd. And I'm going to go over and say hi to some folks in the chat to see who's already joined us this morning. So the first one in was Scotty J. Whoop, whoop. Good morning, Scotty.
Scotty J.
And Deb Rogers made it. Thank you so much for coming in, Deb, from halfway around the world.
Stepster.
And Eddie Lugo Studios saying, yo, 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 good morning, good morning.
Yo, 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 Lugo. Sorry, I'm on a roll today.
Fantastic. Linda, good morning, Linda. Listen, Linda, listen. There we go. Oh, Scotty saying, oh, God. Okay, he's shouting already. Listen, Linda. So we're saying hey to each other. Liz, good morning. How are you and Chris today?
Lizard. Mwah.
Liz saying hey to everyone. Everyone's saying hey back. We love that. Aaron Smith is in the house. Hey, Aaron, how are you today? Thank you for coming in. And Ron from Defam Adventures saying good morning to everyone. And shouting out back and forth. Fantastic. Najuma Brown has joined us. Good morning, Najuma. Thanks for coming in. I want to make sure that I don't miss anyone. Folks saying hey, hey. And Eddie says he's got his fork, plate, and coffee ready.
Ooh.
So he is ready to go. Folks saying good morning to us, and Cruisin' Koozies is here. Good morning. Thank you for coming in. And Randy from Scrow's Nest. Hey, Randy, thanks for coming in. Awesome that everybody is joining us today. Absolutely love it. And let's see. Oh, Laura, is it a good idea to watch this when hungry?
If you have food in the house, then yes. If you don't have food in the house, then no.
So yeah, maybe not. We'll see how that works out for you. Nightbot is running this morning and reminding you to go over to Helping Hands for Cruising and get your Java fix at the same time. We're running a fundraiser year round, and if you already order coffee online, there's no better way to donate at the same time. So thank you so much for coming in. Let's talk to Chef Todd about what he has on the menu today.
So, I guess somebody mentioned that they wanted to learn how to make shrimp and grits. So, we're going to play with some shrimp and grits today. And then today I'm going to be talking about a blend above. Ooh, I went and I bought some of the stuff and played with some of it. So, I'm going to give you my honest to goodness opinion. And I'm going to demonstrate how this stuff works. So you can have some fun with a blend above.
And there is a link pinned to the top of the chat on the YouTube side. So if you'd like to order some of these items from a blend above, easy enough. Thank you so much. And Scott from Camp Controversial Cruising is coming in. Good morning, Scott. Thank you so much for being here. Ooh, cheesy grits, says Randy. All kinds of ways to make grits.
A lot of ways to make grits.
A lot of ways to make grits.
Can I just tell you, in the Midwest, it's not so easy to find real grits. I mean, like, all they sell are the freaking quick 5-minute grits, which, no self-respecting Southerner is going to make 5-minute grits. That's all I'm saying.
And Laura says, forget about my shellfish allergy. I'm down. Awesome. Well, do you want to get started, Chef?
Sure. Yeah. Sounds like a plan. We're going to start with the shrimp and grits. Apparently, I'm getting some cheese, too. So,
okay. He's taking live requests, people.
And, of course, I can't do anything normal. So, I'm going to be using Boozin' Yui cheese, which is using you. It's a port wine Wisconsin sheep cheese, so it should be fun. Add that to your cheesy grits, right?
Yummy, yummy.
Sure, this cheese is delicious. I've never tried it.
That's okay.
But you said you wanted a cheesy grits, so I'm going to add cheese to the grits. So let's talk about grits for a minute. So I'm assuming that anybody that's from the South knows what grits are. Grits are basically ground corn. Okay, so they'll take like a stone ground corn, like hominy or something like that, and they'll grind it up. Now, the difference between grits and polenta is really how they grind it, because grits are typically more coarse than polenta. So, because you want that extra texture. So, and again, there's a million different ways to make grits, right? So you can make, savory grits, serve that for breakfast, or I mean, here, you can make it a meal. Obviously, if we're doing shrimp and grits, that's gonna be more like a meal. And you could make a sweet version of grits, add some honey or a hot honey or something, whatever you want. There's a lot of different ways that you can make it, but you make it to how you like it from a flavor standpoint. So, and just so you know, butter and cream are your friends. They're your friends for grits. So, you want to change camera and we'll get rolling?
I can.
All right.
Just a moment to switch cameras. We'll go to the cooking cam.
Go to the cooking cam. All right. So, today we got our shrimp, right? Peeled and deveined, tail off. Okay. Got some andouille sausage, even though the one that I make for Jennifer will not have andouille because she doesn't like anything with that's spicy. Okay. And like I said, I've got old-fashioned grits. These are not the 5-minute kind. Grits will typically take about 15, 20 minutes to cook. You just want to make sure that when you're making the grits that you are adding the grits slowly to boiling water. So for this recipe, I'm going to be doing a cup of grits and 4 cups of broth. Now, if you're doing, let's say, a sweeter grit where you want to do something that's more breakfasty, you would use water. But if you're doing like a savory grit, you're going to want to use chicken broth, which is what I have going here. So as soon as that comes up to a boil, and then you can season the shrimp if you want. So I made my own kind of a barbecue rub. So this is got a little bit of everything: brown sugar, garlic, onion powder. I added a little cocoa powder in here because I made it kind of a little chocolatey. So it's got a little bit added kick to your normal spice. The other thing that I'm going to do before I start cooking the grits is I'm going to show you how to use one of these blend above oils. Okay, so you read the ingredients on this. It says you take a 1/4 cup of warm water and you basically add the dried herbs. And what it does is the water rehydrates the herbs. Okay. So you want the herbs to be a little bit softer and not dry when you add the olive oil. So, I mean, it's so simple. So I'm going to add these herbs to a bowl. And then all you have to do is, and again, it calls for olive oil. But, if you're going to be cooking, I'd rather use a high temp oil like a grapeseed or this is avocado oil. Okay. So, you can certainly use olive oil if you want, and then it calls for 1 cup. So I'm gonna add, since I got the 1 cup measuring cup with the grits in there, I'm gonna use this 3rd cup. So add 3 of these, and that equals 1 cup. So basically, what you're doing is you're making a seasoned oil, and this oil that I'm doing is the pesto oil. Okay, I know, right? And we figured, pesto with a little barbecue. I mean, mixing a little bit of Italian and a little bit of barbecue, right? So all you have to do is mix this up, and then you can put it into a jar. You can put it into a bottle, however you want to do it, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to saute the shrimp in the oil and the andouille sausage, and then we'll add that on top of the grits. So let's get started on the grits. What did I do? Oh, here it is.
Say good morning real fast. Kathy from Travel Cake Trips came in. Good morning and happy brunch to you too. Folks are saying good morning to her. So I just wanted to acknowledge her.
Okay.
Going forward.
All right. So you bring the broth, the chicken broth up to boil, okay? And you want to slowly add the grits. You don't want to add all at once because then it's going to lump up, and that's the last thing you want to do. So we're just slowly adding this and whisking this up, okay? Like I said, 1 cup of grits to 4 cups of stock. All right, and then once this starts thickening up a little bit, then we'll add the butter and the cream. So, like I said, butter is your friend, okay? So we're going to add 4 tablespoons of butter and a 1/4 cup of heavy cream, okay? Turn this down. It's really hot. So this will take a few minutes for it to start thickening up, and then what you'll do is you reduce your heat to kind of like a low simmer, and that's when you'll add your butter and your cream. Okay, so keep whisking this until it starts to thicken. Take about 3 or 4 minutes. Okay.
And do you have to keep whisking throughout the process?
No, you don't have to keep whisking throughout the process, but you want to stir occasionally because you don't want it to stick to the bottom of your pan. So you don't want to burn it. Okay.
Got it.
So it's already starting to thicken up a little bit, which is great. So
Morning,
I'll show you.
Zach. Thanks for coming in.
See how it's starting to thicken a little bit?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right, so it's almost there. And then we're going to add the butter and the cream.
Morning, Lori. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, it's definitely starting to thicken up now.
Thickening up now. There we go.
All right, now it's good. So here's my butter. Gonna add that in. Okay, 4 tablespoons of butter.
Ooh,
Everything is better with butter.
Butter.
I don't know about you, but that's how I feel.
And Danny's here. Yo, Danny.
Yo, Danny.
What's up to you, babe?
1/4 cup of heavy cream.
Cup heavy cream. Got it.
Got it.
Butter makes everything better. 100%, Ron.
That's for sure. All right, so now that this is starting to thicken up a little bit, I'm going to turn down the heat.
Do you use salted or unsalted butter?
That is a good question. So I like to use unsalted butter when I cook, only because that way I can control the amount of salt in any one of my dishes. So if you do have salted butter, then you just have to adjust your salt and pepper when you're seasoning. But I typically like to use unsalted. Wow, that is going to be really good.
That's a great question, though.
That is a great question. All right, so we're going to take a little bit of this oil, this pesto oil, and we're going to put that on top of the shrimp. Pesto oil. Right? Who doesn't like pesto?
Love me some pesto.
Okay, and then I'm going to add a little bit of my my cocoa barbecue spice. I'm going to mix this up a little bit. Get some nice seasoning on here. Okay, so I'm going to add the sausage to the pan first. Just so you know, I mean, the sausage is pre-cooked. I mean, it's a pre-cooked andouille sausage. You can get raw, but obviously it's going to cook a little bit longer. Okay, and then after that, I'll add the shrimp because shrimp cooks really fast. Okay, so I'll come over here and stir this again. Good timing, Todd. Just about sticking to the bottom of the pan a little bit. So
Lori
just
asked,
want,
is it true they use better cream for unsalted butter?
no, not necessarily, but you can see this is starting to get really thick now. So
Yummy.
yeah, good stuff.
Question, what's in that cocoa barbecue spice?
I would be more than happy to share that with you, but basically it's garlic powder, onion powder, brown sugar, salt, black pepper, unsweetened cocoa powder, cumin. Trying to think of what else is in there, but I created this rub originally for brisket, for my Jewish brisket, believe it or not. But it turns out that it works out for a lot of different things.
Well, Ron says the cocoa has him confused.
Okay. So Ron, have you ever had mole?
Mole.
Wow, it's really starting to thicken up now. This is great.
Nice.
All right, so I'm going to add the shrimp.
Okay.
Not going to take long. Oh, by the way, these are those Gordon Ramsay pans. I actually went and I bought one. Actually, I got it for Father's Day, if you want to know the truth. But
It's a hex clad.
It's a Hexclad pan. And my honest opinion, okay, especially since I cook on electric, which I despise, but it would cost me about $6,000 to run the gas from the back of our house where the gas line is to the kitchen, and you'd have to break through multiple walls, and it's just a big mess. So anyway, these pans, they're not as non-stick as I would like, but I'll tell you, they get hot. They get super hot.
Question from Kathy, can we use grapeseed?
Yes. So I mentioned that right at the beginning. Grapeseed oil or avocado oil are two really high heat oils that typically don't have a smoking point of around 500 degrees. So once this has gotten to a point that it's thick, you want to season with a little salt and pepper. Okay, you can add anything you want to this.
Lori says, glad I'm not the only person that prefers a gas stove top. Oh no, Lori, he would have the gas in a minute if he had the option.
That's for sure. All right, let's mix this up.
Smells good.
Yeah, well, let's give it a little taste, see if it's cooked yet. Almost there. Seasoning's good. All right, so
Yeah, everyone's agreeing that they like gas so much better. And so it's kind of a hands down thing.
no doubt about it.
No question there.
So you said you wanted cheesy grits, so I'm adding this boozy cheese in. So I'm going to shred some of this in there, because why not? I mean, you could use cheddar, you could use
cheddar.
How you use goat cheese, you could use, pretty much any kind of cheese that you want. Now, if you feel like your grits are getting too thick, okay, like these are getting kind of thick, you can add a little bit more heavy cream, just to thin it out a little. Okay, again, use your judgment. Whatever you like. Adding the cheese is definitely going to thicken this up even more. Oh yeah, that's right there. So, ooh.
Good.
All right. So, here's your grits. Nice consistency. Guess what? We're gonna have grits for like 3 days now. Right?
That's true.
All right, so got your grits. Now we're going to take our shrimp and sausage. You know, the other thing you do is you could add a fried egg to this. You could add a poached egg to this. You could do anything you want. I mean, it's just a vessel for whatever you want to add to the grits, right? Most people just do them plain, which is fine. Plain, nothing wrong with plain grits.
Okay. Where are you guys? I want to come over for brunch.
Right?
Northern suburbs of Chicago. And Randy says, can you run the gas line straight up and then across the roof or through the attic? We cannot because we are in a townhouse. So yeah, we cannot.
Yeah, believe me, I looked into it. I have a good friend of mine that's a plumber, and he said, yeah, not going to be a thing. All right, so you know me, I like to add a little texture, a little garnish. Okay, so
there we go.
There you have it.
Presentation is everything.
Shrimp
That
and
is
grits.
beautiful.
So Jennifer, would you like to come over here and taste test that?
I would
make
love
everybody
to.
jealous.
I would love to.
All right,
That looks amazing.
And give it a taste.
That looks amazing. So let's see here.
So, like I said before,
I'm gonna try the grits first.
Watch Jennifer eat some shrimp and grits.
Mmm.
That cheese is probably pretty good.
Cheese is great.
Yeah. And again, like I said about this oil mix, it's pretty cool and really easy to use. And the cool thing about it is it came with multiple ones. So this is a bruschetta, this is a balsamic spinach and parmesan, a roasted garlic, and a Maui onion. Then I got a French onion dip mix because why not? That was separate. But the oil mix comes all those oil mixes together. So it's kind of cool. So how did it come out, dear?
It came out great. Lori says, darn, even a direct flight won't get me there in time.
Next time you're in Chicago.
Next time you're in Chicago.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
Right, that's pretty freaking good.
Kathy says, question, so what time did you say we could come over for brunch? Anytime you're in Chicago.
Anytime you're in Chicago.
Ron says, dude, you nailed that. How is that chocolate note? It is like a mole. So it's not sweet. It's just got the richness of the cocoa. So yes.
Oh yeah.
The cheese is dead on. That is fantastic.
Wow.
Hashtag dip. You know what? Oh, Eddie says he's starving now. Now remember, there is a link at the top of the chat. So if you want to order something from a blend above and recreate any of these recipes, you can do so.
All right, so let's talk about dessert.
Ooh, I like dessert.
Yeah, who doesn't like dessert? All right, so
I'm gonna keep eating the grits.
Yeah, keep eating the grits. So this is their banana cream pie mix. Okay, haven't used it before. It smells very banana-y. I wonder if it even has any banana in here. Probably not so much. No. So am I going to just make this plain? No, of course I'm not going to just make this plain, right?
Of course not.
But what the directions say is 8 ounces of cream cheese, 8 ounces of whipped topping, a graham cracker pie crust. And basically what you do is we're going to put...
Okay, how do you order from a blend above? There is a link at the top of the chat that's pinned that you can go right over there, and I will also drop it into the chat.
There you go.
So folks saying hey to Donna. Hello, everyone. Hey, Barry. Thanks for coming in. Awesome. Yep, link is pinned at the top. Thank you, Danny. Appreciate it.
All right.
Okay, please continue.
All right. So 8 ounces of softened cream cheese. You want to make sure it's softened because you're going to be whipping this up. Then 8 ounces of Cool Whip. Cool Whip. Also softened. You want that to be softened. I did not make this recipe. This is on the package, but I will definitely give the recipe more power.
More power.
More power. All right, so we're going to whisk that together.
Whisk away.
Actually, I'm going to fold it first to incorporate these, because I think if I start whisking it, the cream cheese is going to get stuck in the
in the blender,
in
the blades.
Yes, in the wire. So
it is looking good so far,
right?
And whether you go to Danny's store, my store, doesn't matter whose store you go to, they all benefit Helping Hands for cruising.
Yeah, fantastic. Not. All right, so I mean, here, if I were making like this is really going to be considered a no-bake cheesecake. Okay, I mean that's what I would consider it, more than a banana cream pie. Okay. But my guess,
I like no bake.
Yeah, my guess is it's got some nice chemicals in here that it's got non-fat dried milk and so it's got gelatin in it. So that's what's going to help make it kind of firm, because the gelatin, like if you ever made Jell-O and you put it in the fridge and it goes from liquid to a solid, that's the gelatin. That's what the gelatin does.
Yummy.
All right, so starting to take on a nice yellow color.
Banana-y.
Banana-y, right? Yeah, much easier to fold than it would have been to whip. All right, so this is probably one of those things. I'm going to use a graham cracker pie crust. This is probably one of those things that I would make ahead of time and then put in the fridge to firm up. But for all intents and purposes, for this, we'll do it like this.
We're going to do it live.
Live from New York. All right, so growing up, my first restaurant job was at a place called Poppin' Fresh Pies. Okay. Poppin' Fresh Pies became Baker's Square. Now, I don't know if anybody remembers Baker's Square, but back when it was Poppin' Fresh, they used to bake their own pies. I mean, it was pretty amazing. Their pies were pretty good. So, obviously, this recipe was made for a 9-inch pie crust, even though it says 8-inch on the recipe. I don't even know if they sell 8-inch pie crusts. They're usually 9 or 10, which is fine. So, am I going to leave it just like that? Hell no, I'm not going to leave it just like that. I'm going to add some fresh banana, because you gotta have actual real banana in any kind of a dessert. Just throwing that out there. Okay.
Put some real fruit in it, and that way it's healthy.
What?
It is.
That's crazy talk.
That's how it works.
Right?
Okay, so Kathy says we're loving the demonstration. Mouth-watering looking cheesecake.
Yeah, there you go. So press that down a little bit. Okay. And is that enough? I don't think so. I think we need to add some slivered almonds.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta add some slivered almonds. I mean, need a little bit of crunch to that, right? So we're gonna add a little slivered almond to that. Now, the reason I brought up Poppin' Fresh Pies is because the favorite pie that they had that I used to love, back when I was, 13, okay, and I had, I could eat a whole pie and wouldn't gain 15 pounds, okay, was their banana cream.
I'm with you, Barry. I love cheesecake too.
Yes, absolutely. So,
Linda says we need taste-o-vision.
Yep. So there you go. I mean, again, I would put this in the fridge, but for today's demonstration, we're going to cut up a piece. Jen, if you want to grab a plate, little plate.
Can.
Thank you, dear. Forgot about the plate.
I should have had a plate out. That was
How
my
dare
bad.
you? Give me a sec.
Okay. If I have to taste it, I will.
I know, right?
That was super quick prep time.
Yeah. So again, I mean, here you can see. I mean, it's holding up. I mean, it's not. You know, it's not like it's melting or anything like that.
It's not liquid.
It's definitely not liquid. So, Jen, here you go. Give it a taste. Tell me what you think.
Okay.
Did a blend above?
Let's
16.
see. I'm gonna switch cameras here, and actually go on to the other camera. So give me 1 second here.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see how a blended above did with the sweet, because we like the savory.
And just so you know, I used Neuchâtel, which is a third less fat cream cheese, and I used the no sugar Cool Whip. So from a,
it's almost dietetic.
Yeah, right. Let's see. Let's see what's the sugar in this. Wow, it's only 10 grams of sugar. That's not a lot. 0 fat, 10 grams of carbs. So I mean, really, not a ton of sugar in there. It's actually got a little calcium with real milk. So there you go. It's healthy for you.
It's healthy for
Banana cream. All right, how did it come out?
You tell me.
I'm going to taste it right now. I'm assuming the fresh banana makes it a little better.
And the almonds.
Okay.
That is tasty.
It definitely needs to sit in the fridge.
Yes.
For some time.
Oh, thanks, Deb. Did the chrome. How do you think it works? Freeze like an icebox pie. Oh, so could you freeze it like an icebox pie?
Yes, my guess is you could freeze that. Yeah.
Jen's hungry. Jen's always hungry.
My guess is you could.
Oh.
My guess is that product will survive a nuclear holocaust.
Oh, Linda says a drizzle of chocolate.
There you go.
I like the way
chocolate caramel would be great too. Ooh, I mean, banana and caramel.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you can make it into anything that you want.
That would be fantastic.
At the end of the day, so.
That would be fantastic. And again, this is available from a blend above. They have multiple dessert mixes. So go and try out what appeals to you.
There you go. All right, that was my cooking demonstration for today. I know it was quick and painless. I'll have Jennifer post the recipe for the shrimp and grits. And just as an added bonus, I'll throw in my my barbecue cocoa rub.
Thank you, honey.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Love y'all.
Thank you. So here we go. We love
I'm taking my shrimp and grits and going home.
There's not much left. Okay. Everything looks yummy, says Randy. Yes, it definitely came out great. Randy's got to run. Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate it so much. Peanut butter is what I heard. So that's another one. Quick, painless, and yummy, my kind of cooking. I'm with you, Linda. Absolutely. And that was fantastic. Yeah, a little peanut butter. I think they have a peanut butter. Do they have a peanut butter dessert?
I don't know.
I'm not sure. Okay. Thank you so much for coming in. I'm going to go ahead and continue chatting with y'all because I have not done the Yiddish word of the week. So let me go ahead and do that. Here we go.
It's time to play a word from Buddy's Cabaret. From chef to clown, we've got the knack. Bringing old school chutzpah back. Say it loud, give it flair. A little Yiddish everywhere. Laugh, learn, maybe even fetch. It's Yiddish word of the week you mensch. So grab a nush and let's get verklempt in a good way.
And our Yiddish word of the week is schmooze. To schmooze is to chat or make small talk, to shoot the breeze. So a lot of us are schmoozers. So I appreciate you coming in and playing along. Try to use the Yiddish word of the week at least once today. So Kathy says, thank you for adding all the recipes. That is going to be great. And Deb is going to run. It's dinner time here and I'm starving after watching that. I understand, Deb. Thank you so much for coming in. Everyone's saying thank you. Oh, peanut butter melted as a drizzle. Oh, that could be good too. I like the caramel idea. You love the song? Thank you. I appreciate it. So you were listening on the TV while the kitchen, while setting up some Bush's Zero baked beans to go with some sliced pork loin. Ooh, in the crock pot? That sounds yummy. And the cruising lizard is here saying yummy and thank you to Chef Todd. Yep, schmooze is the word. Thank you all so much for coming in. I know it was a short show today, but we appreciate you. And let me go ahead and remove this. There he is. Thank you so much. Let's see. Can schmooze have an inflection toward buttering up? Yes, it can. You can schmooze someone to kind of butter them up, to chat them up.
How do you think I got y'all to buy the a blend above mixes? I schmoozed you.
He schmoozed. It's a good word. Thank you. I'm so glad you enjoyed the show. Remember the link at the top of the chat. I appreciate you all. Thank you for schmoozing with us today. Good use of the word, Linda. Thank you all. Love you.
Bye, everybody.
Stay weird, you guys. Bye.